Welcome to the Snipes Sea Chest. We got a great show lined up for you today. And maybe thinking about learning some new bushcrafting skills. Maybe it's not such a bad idea. Stick around. Alright, welcome back. Look, I got some items here I want to show you. And I think they're really vital to any bushcrafting pack or arsenal, and they're cutting tools. And the first thing I have is my small bushcrafting knife. It was made for me by my son. We took an old file and he just turned it into a handy little bushcrafting knife. It's a smaller one, but it's perfect size for like carving tent stakes or smaller jobs like that. Just a really handy knife to have. Very sharp. Can't have a sharper, or you can't have a knife that's too sharp. It's just a great tool. And along with that, I have a bigger knife that he made for me. It's got the old Snipes Sea Chest logo stamped right into the blade. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Right there. Right there. It's got a nice sharp 90-degree spine on it. Overall, it's probably about pretty close to 11 or 12 inches long. I believe that it was made out of a leaf spring from a tractor trailer. We don't mess around. We make knives, we make knives. Just a fantastic full tang, you know, right through the handle. It's riveted. Nice maple grips on it. Or oak, no, I'm sorry, they're oak. Yeah, he used oak on this. Fits perfect because we made it for me. When you make your own knife, you make it for yourself, and man, what a knife you got then. We could have went and spent a bunch of money on big brand name Swiss knives or something like that, but we didn't. We made our own, and I think we got something that's even better, because I tell you what, you can baton with that sucker for a week. You're not gonna hurt it. It's one hell of a knife. It's a workhorse and a half, and I like to think of it as a fill-in between my small little bushcraft knife and the next item up for discussion, my council tool axe. It's a Hudson Bay pattern axe. It's the camp axe. I think it's 28 inches overall, something approximately that. Comes to you sharp right out of the box. It's I'm not paid to do a review on this or anything like that. It's a tool that I've used. I've used a lot of axes in this old Snipes life, and this one really surprised me because it's 2 pounds. It's light as a feather. Well, not as a feather, but I mean, you know, it's light. And I thought, man, what are you going to split with that? You know, because I've always had big, heavy axes for splitting wood and stuff like that. Never had anything this small. I went out, I took a piece of firewood that we burn in the house, which was ash, and if you don't know what ash is, it's a hardwood, and it's not pine. I mean, you hit it, you know you got a piece of firewood, and you got a piece of hardwood. I took a piece out and I hit it with this, and I was just simply amazed at what little effort it took to split that wood with this axe. Could I spend more? Oh, I could spend a lot more on an axe. You could go and get a nice Grans Force Brooks Swedish axe and spend a lot more money. It'll do the same job. Will it do it better? Never owned one, so I can't say. But this little council tool, made in the USA, great axe. Highly recommend it. The head is hung very well. They used the round wedge in there along with another wedge, wooden wedge. You can see where the wood is just mushroomed out around the eye, so it's hung very well. The grain is orientated very well. So this is a nice camp axe. It's a little bit longer than a pack axe, but I'm not a big fan of the small little hatchets. The handles are just too short, and then for me, if I need a hatchet, I'll break out the old Snipes Sea Chest Bushcraft knife, and that baby will get it done. So I really don't need a hatchet. So I got everything pretty much covered as far as those cutting tools. I got the small little bushcraft knife, which I absolutely love. I got the big bushcraft knife, and then I got my axe. Great tools, gotta have them. Some people prefer a machete to an axe, and you know, if that's the way you want to go, then you know, by all means, as long as it gets the job done, that's all that really matters. Then you got to have a good saw. I got the Silky Gomboy 240 curved. Really love this thing. It just, the Silky saws just cut so fast. They get the job done with minimal effort, and you know what they say, work smarter, not harder, and this is definitely working smarter. So with these items, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out. Oh, and the other thing I got here, I wanted to show you when I got to get my coronavirus medicine. Oh, it's good. You got to have a good pair of gloves. Splitting firewood and everything else. Especially if you're out in the wilderness, you don't really want to get a nasty splinter. It could get infected. It could lead to all kinds of problems out in the field. So protect yourself. Get yourself a good pair of gloves.